Mamamoo News, bringing you news all about Mamamoo. Everyone better lotion up their hands because Mamamoo has reached some achievements that we all need to applaud them for. In Asian Pop Music Awards, Mamamoo has been nominated for Best Group. Hwasa's I'm a Bee and Mamamoo's WAW have been nominated for Best Music Video, and Hwasa's FOMO and Mamamoo's WAW have both been nominated for Best Composer. Hwasa is the first Korean female artist to simultaneously debut 2 songs in top 10 of world digital song sales in 2021, with I'm a Bee at number 7 and Bless You at number 10. This is all according to Billboard charts and Hwasa Global. This gives her a total of 4 top 10 hit songs, with Duet at number 3 and Maria at number 6 according to Mamamoo charts. Lastly, Wheein's Red EP has surpassed 20 million streams on Spotify within 7 months. While we're on the subject of Wheein, a snippet of Wheein's watercolor has been shown on Street Dance Girls Fighter. One of Wheein's dancers, Nynah, is a participant in the show, according to Hui Legal. It's starting to amaze me how Wheein is never on these famous shows, and yet her name's always mentioned. For example, in High School Rapper 4, someone else mentioned her name because she took a photo with one of the rappers. Show Me the Money's Season 10's participant, B.O., is following her on Instagram. And then Street Woman Fighter because of Lee-jung. She was Lee-jung's first employment with a celebrity. And now the newest show after Street Woman Fighter, Street Dance Girls Fighter. Her connections are kind of crazy. And finally, we have Wheein and Ailee coming out with a duet mid-December. This is what fans have been expecting since those two have been under the live. But I must be honest, I did not expect it to be this soon. Maybe because it'll be released in December, it might be a Christmassy song. It's like we got Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande of Korea making a collaboration.
My turn. Your turn.
Moonbyul is going to be featured in China Magazine's Wave. Looks like she's making amends to Chinese people. Remember her fangirling over Taeyeon? She revealed in Studio Moon Night that the two have been messaging each other after the shoot of Amazing Saturday. And Moonbyul has expressed her thoughts of wanting to meet her again. She's definitely the forward type when it comes to her feelings.
고백을 한다? 아니면 안 한다? 저도 안 해요.
Speaking of Amazing Saturday, if you didn't know, someone already personally subbed it 2 days after it aired, but it's now subbed on other sites as well. However, I'll leave a link down below of the tweet if you want to actually download the video yourself. Finally, the last piece of news from Moonbyul is her teaser! December is her birthday month, and she usually does something for her birthday. Last year, she made a miracle 3 days ago. This year, it seems to be called 666. Or it could be a hint for a game. Last year, she made a bunch of games that were hints to a miracle 3 days ago. So maybe this teaser is actually a hint to her upcoming new song. I personally think it's her alternate reality of when Walsung World Entertainment went bankrupt.
아니요, 회식 안 한 게 망했대요. 아, 월성기. 네, 월성기. 우리 이게 뭐예요? 술 냄새. 술 좀 줄이시고요. 나 안 씻었어.
Your girl has never looked so homeless. Next up, we have Hwasa. Let's start off with something a little bit more serious. On the 27th, a staff of the broadcasting station is identified being in contact with a COVID-19 patient and is awaiting PCR results. Hwasa and the staff have also taken their PCR tests and are awaiting results. RBW has checked that there were no overlapping in movements or contact between the broadcast staff and Hwasa and the RBW staff, so the fan sign proceeded as planned. It also helps that people in Korea are getting vaccinated as well, including Hwasa, so that's a relief. And actually, during one of the fan signs for a video call, Mamamoo asked Hwasa, "You've been doing a lot for Moos. Is there anything we can do for you?" To which she replied with a very mature answer. Sympathizing with each other, loving each other, and supporting each other. Then I'll gain strength from that and come back again. JJ was the MC for Hwasa's Guilty Pleasure showcases, and to thank her, Hwasa bought her these really cool shoes that JJ showed off on her Instagram. Another person to thank Hwasa is one of her male backup dancers, Down Until Dawn. Sorry, I don't know his name, just his handle. He even wrote in English on his Instagram post with Hwasa, "Thank you to all the global fans who waited for us and supported us hard." Of course, the other dancers posted their pictures with Hwasa, but Down Until Dawn is the only dance member that I recognize because it's the same guy with the buzz cut, the blonde buzz cut that everyone wants to touch.
근데 진짜 이렇게 만져도 부드러워. 이 장갑을 껴도 부드러움이 느껴져.
He grew out his hair, you guys, and now there's no good excuse to touch him. Hwasa also showed her love and support to 2 other female artists. Obviously, one was Wheein, Ice Cream Love. She screenshot her melon playing Wheein's song, and the highlighted lyrics on there was "Call My Name." So Hwasa wrote Nynah. She's like cutely saying Wheein's name and also listening to it on repeat. Another artist is Chungha with her latest title, Killing Me, also on repeat. Lastly for Hwasa she is in the season finale of the ever so popular rap competition, Show Me the Money. I'm assuming she's a featuring for one of the participants. I haven't seen the episode yet. It would have already aired by the time this is published. Sorry for being late. But there is a team of subbers who personally sub the show. So if you want a fully subbed video of episode 10, I'll leave a link down below. But just so you know, these people are like Moonbyul subs teams where they're doing it because they're in love with the program and they're doing this on their off time. They all have jobs, etc, etc. So just give them a couple of days, but they're really good. Like they translate the lyrics and they also give context to what the lyrics mean, etc, etc. They're a really good team. But the performance is already out on YouTube. She performed with Bio, the rapper of Counting Stars. Fun fact, I guessed that she would be with Bio because she was the last participant in the final artist lineup, and Bio was the last participant in the preview of episode 9. So I kind of put 2 and 2 together and she ended up being that featured artist. If you want your fortunes to be read, you can swing by every weekend. So she performed with Bio. This is the rapper who did Counting Stars and who Wheein cosplayed as for Halloween and covered on Instagram. So because I haven't seen the episode yet, I'm really curious as to how they chose Hwasa. Like, did he maybe try to reach out to Wheein first, but she couldn't really fit the live performance schedule to her schedule? So she recommended Hwasa, or maybe they just thought of Hwasa's voice while making the song. But maybe because like it's just such a popular show, he could literally get any artist and they would probably okay it because it's just so popular.
Hello, croissant.
Finally, we have an article written about Mamamoo's company. I mean, RBW. Please understand that this is technically second-handed source because of Google translations and my Korean's not totally amazing. So everything in this article could be misconstrued. So the journalist wrote, "If you only know RBW as Mamamoo's company, you're mistaken." And it is that sentence that is making headlines. They're basically saying their foundation is producing songs for artists in general, and Mamamoo is not their foundation. And it's because of that statement, fans are expressing angry emojis with 699 votes of "Are you mad?" or basically the angry emoji. Now, I personally try not to get too involved in artists and their companies because I don't think that's my role as a fan. I was super stressed about their contracts earlier this year, and thinking back, I don't think it was worth it. I don't have enough knowledge of what goes on behind the scenes to even have a judgment. I think that I, as a fan, should just support them no matter what. No matter what situation they're in, until they commit crimes, like letting people R-word other girls. I will not board that train. But basically, I think spending my time theorizing on how terrible a company is treating the artist, it just takes up too much time and energy. I could be making more money buying them more of their products with that time instead. Or improving myself to make Mamamoo proud of what their fandom could be and do. They're all grown adults that can make decisions, especially since it's their bread and butter. And because RBW does technically pay them and produce their music, I tend to not bite the hand that feeds me. I'm just not that type. But I don't think people that do bite back are totally in the wrong either. You know, they're just expressing their love for Mamamoo in a different way. So hopefully, if you're the type to bash RBW online, I hope you don't guilt trip any other moos to join you or take things too far, because at the end of the day, the staff are just listening to orders, you know? And the staff are still human beings at the end of the day. If you're the type like me and you just want to support them with their products, don't look down on the people fighting back. Because at the end of the day, we're all still fans of Mamamoo, and Hwasa already made it clear of what she wants us to do.
같이 공감해줘. 사랑해줘. 응원해줘.
맞아요.
그러면 나는 또 그 힘을 보고 또 나오고.
My name's NynahNina. Thank you for tuning in to the 9 o'clock show that never starts at 9. Really? Right when I start? You're gonna do that to me? See you next time. Bye!